Hi, we're Erie, Industry '09. I'm Kylie Wells.
I'm Josh Schroeder.
Bryce Ulrich, and there's no difference in the management positions between the three of us because we did everything together.
Our company results, we kind of ended up in the middle through round six. Our successes are we had among the highest contribution margin throughout round six.
So far through round six, we also have had no emergency loans.
And we've remained profitable so far, and we might not be as profitable as we wanted to be, but at least we're not owing debt. And
Our shortcomings, as Bryce said, we weren't as profitable as we wanted to be.
Our low-tech product wasn't as lucrative as we wanted. We kind of wanted to be a leader, and we didn't get to that point.
And then we weren't the leader in ROE and ROS like we wanted to be, but we did not come in last, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Our performance components, so on our balance scorecard, our contribution margin stood out to us. We kept it the high in the industry within 40 to 50% so far. And we have avoided all emergency loans, unlike the 3 emergency loans that have been given out so far, I think.
Mm-hmm. And our customer awareness was high for Eat and Ear. We can't really say about our third product, Excel, because we just introduced that. So we'll see how that does in the next few rounds. But our customer satisfaction, we struggled in how to raise it. We always, our scores for customer satisfaction were pretty low in our industry, so we had problems getting those up.
And then for our success measures, we struggled with consistency in the profit aspect of it. I think this was because we couldn't figure out the customer buying criteria, and we kept stocking out, and we didn't understand how much demand were actually for our products.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our successes and challenges. So our contribution was the highest in every round except for round 6. Customer awareness for Eat and Ear was at 100%. And our time management as a group for decisions was amazing. I think we left enough time. We scheduled our meetings, and we left enough time before the decisions were due to give us time to work as a team.
Yeah.
And a couple of our challenges that we had were keeping up with the customer buying criteria. So each round we'd have to adjust our products to what the market wanted. So a few rounds we under adjusted or over adjusted, and then selling wasn't there, or we didn't have as many people buying our products. So that was a challenge each round. Stockouts were also a challenge. At the beginning, a lot of the industries stocked out, including us. And then in the middle, we kind of found our groove, I guess you would say, that we weren't stocking out as much. We still had a couple products left in inventory, but then towards the end of round 6, we stocked out again. So kind of finding that consistency in there was a challenge.
So our group learning experiences, what we learned was that running a business is very hard. That we can't put all of our eggs in one basket, like invest in one certain thing. It would affect everything else. And then our teamwork was, I think, great throughout the whole simulation.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I learned from this simulation was definitely that group projects aren't that bad. Every time I've ever had a group project, I always think that, it's going to be me and one other person doing all the work. But this one was different because we all did the same amount and worked together.
One thing that I learned was how each decision, they all affect each other. You couldn't just make one decision and it wouldn't affect the business as a whole. It would affect everything.
And kind of going off that, one thing I learned was all the variables that went into introducing a product to market, all the costs and everything, marketing going into a product was more than I thought.